Here, let me show you my document.
2.
Hello. Hello and welcome to the Chapman Arena for the JV Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds going up against Central Bucks South Titans. Good morning, folks. My name is Pertush Roy and I'll be your play-by-play commentator. Joining me is Vincent Riccio. Vincent, the Firebirds are coming off a one-game winning streak, and talking to Coach Vincent before the game, he told me the game plan was to push the tempo. Thoughts?
I mean, yeah, that's what they need to do. I hope, probably the best goal for them to do is get off to an early lead, and once they can get to the early lead, they can just maintain that lead for the rest of the game and not have to worry about coming back like they have had to do so many games this season.
For Holy Ghost Prep, Isaac Kohler, the sophomore, will not be playing for them as the game is about to start. Hunter Smith will be center for the Firebirds, and for Firebirds starting lineup, they have Ryan Stern, Mike Olmoody, Brendan Clark, and Mason Bonfig, the freshman. As the tip goes off, Hunter Smith wins it. Bonfig driving in and hits the layup. Mason Bonfig starting off the game strong, giving the Firebirds a 2-point lead.
Yeah, that was really good. Great aggressiveness there. Mason Bonfig drives the lane, gets physical there, and puts up the nice bucket.
Here comes the Titans now, trying to make a play, and it's stolen by Ryan Stern. Here comes Stern. He has numbers. Out to Clark. Clark to Schmid. Here comes O'Donnell now. Brendan Clark to Schmid. Here comes Pat O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to get the ball moving. Out to Stern. Stern. Out to Hunter Schmid. Schmid tries to put it up, and it will be a jump ball.
Interesting call there. Didn't really see the jump ball there. It's going to go to CB South. But, that whole offensive play started by the great defensive Ryan Stern to take that turnover. He's a real key player in this game. Here
comes Brendan Bell for the Titans. Titans passing the ball around. Both Firebirds trying to compose defense. Trying to talk on communication. They already have a steal. 3 from the Titans, no good, and it's rebound by Smith. And
looks like Pat O'Donnell there.
O'Donnell, and it will be a foul.
It will be ghost ball there. It's good play there by Pat O'Donnell to get the rebound and draw the foul. It gives the Titans another foul. That could affect the game later down the line.
Here comes Bonfig, guard up full court. Bonfig trying to get the offense started. Screen by Clark. Bonfig driving in. He'll hit a shot. No good. Rebound the Titans.
That's a hard shot to hit there for Bonfig. I love the play he's playing with so far, being so aggressive and physical, and then trying to go for that step back fadeaway right there. Good attempt, but just didn't go.
Ryan Bruno with the shot, does not get it. Here comes Hunter Schmidt, and he gets the ball stolen. Here comes the Titans, a 3-pointer, no good. And the Titans get their own rebound. Bruno will put it in.
Yeah, Holy Ghost is playing some sloppy transitional game here, that they could have had an offensive possession there, but the ball was stolen away, Got to hold on to the ball there and get the offense started.
Here comes Stern. Stern driving in. Out to Hunter Schmid. Schmid driving down. Out to O'Donnell. Here comes Schmidt in the corner. Stern driving in the corner. Out to Bonfig now. We'll get a 3 for the Titans. It is now 5-5. And here comes the Firebirds trying to get past the Titans defense. Out to Hunter Schmidt. Now Bonfig with the ball. Bonfig to O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to get an ISO matchup. O'Donnell out to Bonfig. Titans playing some aggressive defense here. Here comes Hunter Schmidt out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Schmidt. Schmidt attacking down, couldn't get it, and it'll be a strip. CB South will get the ball back. Great defense there by CB South.
Yeah, that was good play on defense to get the ball back. I feel like CB South is also, I want to say, CB South has a lot of people here, more than Holy Ghost, which, we needed the Firebirds to show up.
Yeah, it would be nice to have some home court advantage, but we will see. Here is the CB South trying to get some offensive movement going. CB South with a shot, no good, and the Firebirds will let it go out of bounds. Great defense there by the Firebirds.
Yep.
And now some substitutions for CB South as number 42, number 42, Florian Adebayo comes in for the game. Here comes Bonfig, and Coach Fenstermaker will call a timeout as he got cut into a double team. It is now 2-5 as CB South is up by 3 right now with 3 minutes and 31 seconds. As we'll And we are back as the Firebirds with the ball. Mason Bonfig, the freshman, out to Ryan Stern. Stern near the corner, out to Donald, out to Stern. And looks like CB South is playing a 2-3 defense here and being aggressive. Here comes Bonfig, out to Stern. Stern to Hunter Smith, out to O'Donnell. Here comes Bonfig. Bonfig trying to drive in, and it will be a foul on CB South. Number 42, Fulmani Adebayo. Bonfig will now inbound the ball for the Firebirds. Stern with the ball, out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Bonfig. Bonfig, a corner 3, no good. Hunter Smith tried to get the rebound but couldn't get it. Here comes CB South, has numbers. Adebayo on the corner, and it'll be out of bounds. Firebirds will get another chance for another possession.
Yeah, just immediate pressure there from, I believe it was Pat O'Donnell to get that pass away, which was a straight pass, which leads to a turnover, which give Holy Ghost the ball another opportunity to try to tie this game back up.
Here comes Bonfig now, bringing the ball up for the Firebirds. Out to Ryan Stern. Bonfig with the ball. Bonfig to Stern. Hunter Smith in the corner. Out Stern. Stern to Bonfig. Bonfig finds Hunter Smith. Stern near the corner. Stern trying to drive in. Stern puts it up, couldn't get it. Rebound CB South. Here comes CB South now, driving.
Yeah, Coach Trent didn't look too happy after that miss there by Ryan Stern. It leads to CB South's possession here.
Here comes CB South, a 3 from CB South, and it's good. Ryan Bruno with another 3. Here comes Bonfig to Schmidt. Schmidt trying to drive in. Schmidt tried to put it up but could not get it. CB South defense is on fire right now. Here comes Adebayo driving in. Adebayo hits Bruno. Bruno for another 3. No good.
Yeah, I would have said Bruno hitting 3 threes already would have been pretty nasty.
Here comes Bonfig. Bonfig out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Clark. Clark driving around. Hit to O'Donnell. Great defense there by CB South. Here comes O'Donnell to Schmidt. Bonfig with the ball. Out to O'Donnell. Stern double teamed. Out to O'Donnell. Great defense here by CB South as they've been finding the close corners. Here comes Clark. Clark to Schmidt. Schmidt will try a 3. No good. Rebound Bonfig. Bonfig will try to put it up, and he gets it in.
Yeah, that's good work there out of Bonfig just to be able to get the ball there off that air ball by Hunter Schmidt.
Great rebound there by Bonfig as he cuts the CB South lead down to 4 points. Here comes CB South passing the ball around. CB South, Ryan Bruno with the ball. Bruno, no good, doesn't hit it. He's been on fire so far, but yes, the Firebirds have been on him. Here comes Hunter Smith trying to drive in, and he doesn't get it, and it will be a foul on CB South. Ryan Stern looks a little uncomfortable trying to drive in. I think he's not used to this, playing the center role for the JV Firebirds. Hunter Smith will shoot his first free throw of the game. Smith cannot get the first free throw. That could have been a key one. And now multiple substitutions for the Firebirds as Mike Booty will be in. Jake Andorowski and Caruso coach are in for the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. Schmidt cannot go get, he is 0 for 2 for his free throws. Here comes Ryan Bruno now with the ball. Bruno passing the ball around. Here comes CB South. Now, CB South, a floater, no good. Rebound, the Firebirds. 3 people on that. Andorowski almost tripped up, but he gets stings. Now, here comes Bonfig with the ball. Bonfig trying to get the play. Bonfig to Caruso. Caruso to Schmid. Out to Bonfig, and Bonfig couldn't get the ball. Bonfig is down. It will be CB South's ball.
And Mason Bonfig looks to be hurt there. Seems like he hurt something on his knee there. That is not good to see.
And the freshman's Mason Bonfig is down right now. Looks like that knee is down right now as there's 12.2 seconds left.
All right, we gotta come back. Say something, correct?
All right, good. Hello and welcome back to the Chapman Arena as we have the coaches versus Kansas. Around 9 seconds left in the game. Here comes CB South's Ryan Bruno with the ball. Bruno with the layup, couldn't get it. Here comes Andorowski. Andorowski trying to get a shot up, and he doesn't get it. As it comes through, the ball comes around us, and that will end it for the first quarter of Holyoke Prep JV versus Central Bucks South. It is all right, let's get back on. Hello and welcome back to the second quarter of the Coaches versus Cancer JV basketball game between the Holyoke Prep Firebirds and CB South Central. As Pat O'Donnell will shoot a 3, doesn't get it. It is currently 8-4 right now as CB South is up against the Firebirds, as CB South has been dominating on the defensive end. CB South for 3, can't get it. Rebound, Andorowski.
Yeah, you know what? Holy Ghost needs to lock in on their shooting here. They need to figure this out. 2 missed free throws, easy 2 points there, and they've airballed multiple 3s from here. Holy Ghost really needs to lock in right now on offense.
A substitution for the Firebirds is Tim Thompson, the freshman. Here comes Moody now with the ball. Moody out to Thompson. Thompson lost the ball a little bit. Out to O'Donnell. Firebirds trying to get some scoring here going. Here comes Caruso Kush. Caruso out to Thompson. Thompson lost the ball a little bit. O'Donnell saves it. and it will be a foul on CB South. Some choppy offense here from the Firebirds.
Yeah, and I really don't think it's that much of their fault. They just have to try to figure out a way to get past this rough defense, this really good lockdown defense out of CB South.
Yeah, right now CB South is playing a really, really tight 2-3 defense here, or it's just man when it comes to the defense. As Moody has the ball, or O'Donnell, apologies. Here comes O'Donnell driving in. O'Donnell tries to get a shot up, cannot get it. The Firebirds still struggling with getting points this game. CB South trying to get a run here, a play here going. CB South tries to go in, and CB South will get the floater, and it is now 4-10. CB South is up by 6.
Yeah, 10-4 goes down by 6 right now. Not a large margin to come back from, but Holy Ghost really hasn't had many points since near the beginning of the first quarter, so they really need to lock in here.
Here comes Caruso now with the ball out to Moody. Moody to Thompson. Thompson down low, and it will be a foul on number 12, Elijah Varsis, on CB South. Patrick O'Donnell now inbounding the ball for the Firebirds. O'Donnell hits Thompson on the cut, gonna get it. CB South takes that. Not a great possession there for the Firebirds as Elijah Varsis drives in and gets the finish. CB South now up by 8.
Yeah, that's just not good transitional play out of Holy Ghost there, That's an easy bucket for CB South to get to. Holy Ghost really needs to lock in, lock down, and get faster, because CB South's outrunning them right now.
Coach Fenstermaker trying to get the play for the Firebirds, and Tim Thompson finally gets a point for the Firebirds as the lead cuts down to 6. Here comes CB South. Here comes Varsis now with the ball. Varsis hit through. Here comes CB South passing the ball a lot. And we'll get an inside bucket. CB South responds right back to the Firebirds.
That bucket made there by Trace Grizzly, their big man right now. He's been playing a really good game. He's been hitting his shots, unlike some of the Ghost guys right now.
Moody near the corner out to Thompson. Thompson put the defender down, and Thompson gets the straight bucket for the Firebirds. Maybe he could be the momentum spark for the Firebirds.
I mean, yeah, he already has 4 points, and he just came into the game. That's great physical play there out of Thompson.
Here comes Ryan Bruno for 3, no good, but a rebound from CB South. Here comes Varsis now with the ball near up top. Varsis driving down. Varsis will put up a shot, and great shot there by Varsis going through the Holy Ghost defense.
Varsis really got off balance with his shots there, Really just a hard shot. You see that more in maybe varsity game or even college, but that's just really good play out of
As Moody tries to throw the ball to Thompson, but CB South quickly got that. Varsis, can he get another bucket? He cannot. Here comes Caruso on an outlet pass. Caruso will go in for the layup, and he gets it. Great outlet pass from the Firebirds, and Caruso finishing. And CB South will call a timeout. Great run by the Firebirds to cut down the lead to 6, getting some momentum in the second quarter. And we'll be back as it is 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. And as we continue the broadcast, CB South gets a bucket. Number 14, Ryan Bruno. He has been on fire so far as the Firebirds are going to try to respond. Here comes O'Donnell bringing up the ball. Out to Moody. Moody. Near the corner, out to Andorowski. Andorowski for 3, no good. Not a great shot there by Andorowski.
Yeah, as I was saying, Holy Ghost needs to start hitting these threes. I don't think they've hit one this game so far, and they've been taking a lot of opportunities, but just wasting some offensive possessions.
Here comes CB South. Ryan Bruno hits in the corner, and it looks like Andorowski got the jump ball there, and it will be CB South. Great defense there by Andorowski to get a jump ball there. CB South now throwing it in. It will be Landon Robinson with the throw in. Here comes CB South trying to drive in, and it will be a foul on Pat O'Donnell. Holy Ghost now starting to get into foul trouble here.
Yeah. And that foul was on Ryan Bruno. Ryan Bruno, I feel like he's been the standout player for CB South. He's been like all over the court, I'd say.
Yeah, he has been. It looks like he
has the ball now too.
And CB South cannot get it. And Coach Fencemaker not happy. He wanted that rebound much quicker. Here comes Caruso Cush, try to put it up, and he'll get the foul there. That was a great play by Caruso Cush to get the foul on that possession. Now just needs 2 free throws.
Yeah, let's see if Holy Ghost can get better with these free throws here, but we'll see.
Here comes Caruso. And he hits the first free throw for the Firebirds. Cuts down the lead to 9 as Ryan Stewart, the junior, will sub in for Mike Moody.
Yeah, that's big for Ghost.
Cush cannot get the second free throw. He will go 1 for 2 on the charity strike. Here comes Ryan Bruno now with the ball. Bruno guarded by O'Donnell. Bruno driving in. Bruno and could not get it. Hunter Smith contested that shot. And it will be CB South with the ball. Mike Moody got out of bounds on that. Coach Fencemaker not too happy with that.
Yeah, Holy Ghost seems to be struggling on the defensive end here, Not really playing that.
Stern will try to get the ball, dive in the court, but CB South gets it back. Caruso Cush driving down lane. Can Cush get it? And he'll get it plus the foul. Caruso Cush gives the Firebirds a momentum with the and 1, cuts down the lead to 5.
Cush has been playing really good. He's been attacking the bucket in the second quarter, and it pays off because he's going to get Holy Ghost another opportunity for a point.
Cush was 1 for 2 last time at the free throw line. Sees if he can get another point to cut down the CB South lead to 4. Cush will not get it, but Hunter Smith tried to get the rebound, but it will be a rebound from CB South.
Yeah, Caruso shots, he's been the most consistent player for Holy Ghost so far this game. Every time he drives the lane, he's getting a bucket on chance, he's making it, and his free throws have been really close to going into it.
Here comes Adebayo now with the ball, and looks like it will be a foul on the Firebirds.
Should be on the floor here. I don't think he got the shot before the foul was called.
Here comes CB South inbounding the ball now. South trying to get Bruno in the corner, and he does get in the corner, but Brendan Clark will tip it out of bounds. Great defense there by Brendan Clark. Here comes Adebayo now, inbounding the ball for CB South. Makes a risky pass, but Ryan Bruno will get it. Here comes Bruno now with around a minute left in the second quarter. Bruno passing the ball around CB South. Here comes CB South, and it will be thrown out of bounds. A turnover by number 14, Ryan Bruno.
Ryan Bruno throws that ball out of bounds to absolutely nobody.
And here, Firebirds around 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, here comes Caruso now with the ball. Stern out to O'Donnell in the corner. Stern back to Stern. Here comes Clark with the ball. Clark trying to get a play running out to Hunter Schmidt. Schmidt with the ball. Smith trying to get a screen, but cannot. Smith now with the ball out to Stern. Hits it to Clark. Clark to Schmidt. Here comes Schmidt driving down. Schmidt, can he put it up? No good. That's an air ball. Hunter Smith has been struggling here.
Yeah, you know, he's missed quite a bit of three so far. He's tried to drive the lane, no good at that time, and he did miss 2 free throws. Hopefully he can lock back in the second half and start playing the game we know he's used to playing.
Here comes Chase Bell for CB South, trying to get an offensive possession here with around 6 seconds left in the game. It'll be O'Donnell gets a defense, but it will be a foul on Brendan Clark. That Ghost had an opportunity to get the steal and go hopefully get a shot there, but they could not. CB South now with 3.1 seconds left.
Yeah, it looks like CB South's going to try and just get a quick pass in and then try and maybe get like a 3 or a nice little mid-ranger here.
Foul and bounding the ball. And looks like a timeout call before the play by CB South's coach. And we'll be back. Let's go. And welcome back to the Coaches versus Kansas game as there's 2.8 seconds left in the second quarter. Ryan Bruno will inbound the ball for CB South as they're trying to get one more possession in the game to get a good lead against the Firebirds. Here it comes out to Bruno. Bruno, they're trying to get a shot for Bruno, and he cannot get a great shot as the first half ends. Coaches versus Kansas game between the JV Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds versus the CB South Titans, and the score is 13-8 as CB South is up by 5, and we'll be back.
Yeah, I don't really know what that shot was at the end, but yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the Chapman Arena as it is 18 to 13 of CB South is up against the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds as the Firebirds are going to try to come back and win the second half, as in the past they have been able to do that. So let's see if they're able to do that in this coaches versus campers game.
Yeah, 10 seconds till we come back for the third quarter. The thing I've seen so far is that CB South defense is really locked in, really playing aggressive on defense and on offense, especially in the transitional game. But Holy Ghost is just coming in to combat that with playing better transition and playing less sloppy throughout the game because they've had so many turnovers thus far.
Yeah, talking to Coach Fencenmaker before the game, one key thing he kept repeating was tempo and tempo. So I'm pretty sure that was the halftime locker room message, like, let's work on the tempo, let's get things rolling. As Patrick O'Donnell will bring up the ball for the Holy Ghost Firebirds. Brendan Clark in the corner. Schmidt could not get the ball, but Clark gets the ball back. Clark with a Euro step and will get it. Brendan Clark starting the second half off with scoring for the Firebirds.
Great play there by Clark to come out of the game. You know, guns ablaze in there. Gets a nice Euro step in there. Fancy move. Yeah, that's good for Holy Ghost.
CB South gets an inside bucket assist by Ryan Bruno. Pat O'Donnell now bringing up the ball for the Firebirds, down by 5. O'Donnell, screen by Schmidt. O'Donnell out to Stern. Stern driving in. Stern hits Clark. Clark will get another bucket. 2 straight buckets for Brendan Clark to start off the second half. Great start. Here comes Ryan Bruno now. Bruno hits a cutting player, and Clark with the steal. Here comes Brendan Clark now. Hitting Stern. Stern driving the layup, and he could not get it, but a foul. Great start for Brendan Clark and the Firebirds, cutting the lead down to 3.
Yeah, Clark's been all over the court so far, and this one leads to free throws here for Ryan Stern.
Holy Ghost Firebirds haven't been too well on the free throw line as they'll try to get something here at the charity strike. Stern misses the first one. See if he's able to make the second one to cut down the CB South lead to 2. Stern does not make the second, and it'll be rebound CB South.
Yeah, they're the things that Holy Ghost needs to lock in on, especially these free throws. I think Holy Ghost has gone 1 for 6 today, which is just not acceptable if they want to win.
Yeah, they could easily, maybe possibly have the lead if it could have been for free throws. As Ryan Bruno now with the ball. Bruno swinging the ball around. CB South trying to get it inside the paint, and they will get it. That is a CB South bucket. Here comes Pat O'Donnell bringing up the ball. O'Donnell out to Stern. Stern tried to get Thompson down low, but could not. Stern picked up full court, and looks like it will be a carry on CB South. Number 14, Ryan Bruno. Great defensive possession there by the Firebirds to get the ball back. And it will be Ryan Stern inbounding the ball for the Firebirds. O'Donnell bringing up the ball. O'Donnell trying to get a bucket here. He has had the ball, but he can't find that look he's been looking for.
Yeah, he has to replace Mason Bonfig, who usually start up here, so just to change of position, maybe trying to get used to playing out of position here.
Schmidt, and he will get it. Hunter Schmidt with the and one, finally getting his first bucket of the game. That must feel good for the center, Hunter Schmidt. Holy Ghost has brought in a lot of momentum now this second half. I'm sure the halftime talk with Coach Fencenmaker really impacted them.
Yeah, they're not playing good the first half, but we'll see if Hunter Schmidt can get the free throw. No good.
Schmidt couldn't get it, but Thompson with the rebound. Schmidt driving down the lane. Schmidt, can he put it up? And he gets it. It is now a 1-point lead for CB South as the Firebirds are trailing back. Here comes Ryan Bruno bringing up the ball. Let's see if the Firebirds can get another great defensive possession here. CB South trying to get their cutters. South, and it will be a foul on Brendan Clark. Clark being subbed out now, and it will be Mike Moody being subbed in for the Firebirds. But that was a great first beginning for Brendan Clark.
Yeah, I think not only Brendan Clark, but Holy Ghost as a whole has played some good offensive gameplay, but still needs to work on some of their defensive plays.
And that will be a foul on Hunter Smith, and it will be CB South inbounding the ball. Anthony Stortipolas inbounding the ball for CB South. Hits it to Ryan Bruno in the corner. Bruno for 3, hits it. Ryan Bruno with a hot hand gets another bucket for the CB South Titans. Here comes O'Donnell now bringing up the ball. O'Donnell, screen by Thompson. O'Donnell driving in. O'Donnell, can he get one? And he'll get it. Great bucket there by Pat O'Donnell to get himself started. Cuts down the lead to 2. Here comes CB South Titans. Passing the ball around, and it was poked away by Hunter Smith. Great defensive possession there by the Firebirds. It will be Ryan Bruno inbounding the ball for the CB South Titans. And now, here comes South. Bruno with the ball. Here comes Fadia near in the corner. And here comes CB South passing the ball around. Adebayo for 3, hits it. CB South lead goes up to 5 now.
As I previously said, Holy Ghost working on that transitional gameplay, but still needs to figure out a way to shut down CB South on offense.
Here comes Moody trying to hit Thompson down low. Thompson trying to get over his man. Thompson will put it up, and it's good. Timothy Thompson has been dominating the paint.
Yeah, we saw that in the second quarter when Thompson was playing good when he got his opportunity. Now he's playing good again here.
Here comes Adebayo now with the ball. Adebayo driving down. Here comes South. Adebayo back with the ball. Here comes Bruno. Bruno guarded by O'Donnell. Here comes CB South trying to get some cuts, but the Firebirds are trying to prevent those cuts. A 3 from Bruno, no good. Rebound, Hunter Smith getting pressed up front by Adebayo. Here comes Smith driving down the lane. Smith will put it up, couldn't get it. Moody trying to get the rebound, and it will be a offensive foul as Mike Moody tried getting that rebound but couldn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that call. It looked like they were just going for the ball there. Not really a push. I didn't really see it there, but you know, impacts Holy Ghost in a negative way there.
And here comes Bell bringing up the ball. Bell spin move and hits it. Sweet move by Brady Bell as he brings the lead 5 up. Here comes O'Donnell bringing up the ball. Out to Moody. Smith down post. Moody. Stern driving down the lane. Stern, can he put it up? He can't get it. It will be rebound Adebayo. Here comes CB South pushing tempo. South could not get it, and it will be rebound by O'Donnell. O'Donnell had 3 people poke the ball. Here comes South. Adebayo for 3. Doesn't get a rebound. Hunter Smith. Here comes Stern now. Stern trying to push the pace. Stern near the corner and hits it to Moody, and Moody will get the left hand layup. CB South lead cut down to 3.
Yeah, great transition there on Ryan Stern after getting the rebound out off of the missed 3 by Adebayo.
Around 1:30 left in the third quarter as CB South is up by 3. Adebayo with the ball, passing it around CB South. Here comes South, back to Bruno, and it'll be stolen by Stern. Stern driving down the lane. Stern will make the layup. CB South is up by 1. The Firebirds are trying to get the lead here as Ryan Bruno has the ball.
You know, we mentioned it earlier in the game. Defensive menace Ryan Stern. That's what he's doing. Multiple steals this game and making plays.
And as the momentum cuts down, it will be Ryan Bruno getting the and 1, putting the lead back up for 3 for the CB South Titans.
And he has a chance at the line here to even extend the lead even more.
Substitutions now for the Firebirds as Caruso Kush and Jake Andorowski, the sophomores, sub in for the Firebirds. Here comes Bruno now. He's been hot this game. Bruno doesn't get it. Caruso Kush will get the rebound. Pressed immediately, but finds Andorowski. Here comes Andorowski. A three from O'Donnell, doesn't get it, but it will be rebound by CB South Titans. Here comes Bruno. Bruno driving in, hits it. Valia for three, doesn't get it, but Bruno has it back in the corner. Here comes CB South, trying to get a second possession, and they could not get it. A foul by Caruso Cush.
Yeah, speaking on the last play there, it looks like Pat O'Donnell was just trying to get some foul shots there, but it didn't work out in his favor. Stripes didn't like that call, so
And
goes
now,
in transition to CB South.
and now it'll be number 12, Elijah Varsis, shooting free throws for the Titans. And he'll miss the first one. Holy Ghost Prep, this third quarter has been about momentum, and they have been on a roll so far. They are trying to cut this lead down. I'm sure the halftime locker room talk really helped them get momentum started.
Yeah, Holy Ghost has not only doubled their points, but even added to that, as at the end of the first half they only had 13 points, but now Holy Ghost scored 16 in this quarter alone.
As Andorowski gets the ball, but it will be a foul from CB South. Good rebound there by Andorowski to protect the ball, as Andorowski will inbound the ball for the Firebirds, and it will be tipped by Bruno. Here comes CB South, and it will be a foul by Andorowski. Good foul there by Andorowski to stop a possession of scoring there, but Holy Ghost Prep is now starting to get into foul trouble that could lead them to free throws here from Ryan Bruno.
I don't know how great of a call that was. I mean, looks like Andorowski did get all ball, and looks like a little embellishment there out of Ryan Bruno.
Bruno will miss the first free throw. It is a 3-point lead for CB South as it is 40.9 seconds left in the third quarter, Coaches versus Cancers game. Bruno will get the second one. And full court press here by the Titans as Bruno almost got it. Here comes O'Donnell now. O'Donnell bringing a fast pace out to Caruso Cush. Cush for quarter three, hits it! Great shot there by Caruso Cush. 30 seconds left in the game. Here comes Bruno now with the ball. Bruno trying to get the last shot here. Bruno, here comes Varsis. Varsis driving the lane, and he doesn't get it. Rebound, Hunter Smith. 17 seconds left for the Firebirds. Out to Andorowski. Andorowski bringing the ball. Caruso Cush, another three. Doesn't get it. And Moody will try to get it, but it will be CB South with the ball. Here comes the Titans. 3 seconds left on the ball. Brian Bruno will throw up a heaver. Doesn't get it. And CB South will stay with their lead, but it will be 33-32 as we have one more quarter left of this electric game between the Holy Ghost Prep Fire.
I don't want to get started, Pratt.
Hello and welcome back to the fourth quarter of Coaches versus Cancers between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds versus CB South Titans, as this has been an electrifying game. The third quarter was about the Firebirds almost making the comeback as they're trying to close off and hopefully win this game. Ryan Bruner, the hot hand for the Titans. Here comes the Titans, and it will be out of bounds. It will be the Firebirds' ball. Let's see if they can get a scoring possession here to get the lead. CB South with a full court press. Here comes Moody bringing up the ball. Moody trying to get it past the court. Here comes Andorowski. Andorowski will be able to get it past half court. Here comes Stern near the corner. Out to Clark. Here comes Clark. Clark had a great start to the third quarter.
Clark did, but then he did get subbed out, but he hands it over to the guy, Caruso, at a strong, really end to the third quarter.
Here comes Stern now. Stern driving down the lane. Stern will try to put it up, could not get it. That could have been a chance for the Firebirds to take the lead. Here comes Ryan Bruno, bringing the ball up for the Titans. Bruno guarded by Caruso. Bruno, and it's blocked by Caruso. Coach, great defensive there by Caruso. Coach, and it's stolen by Moody. Here comes Moody, and it will be a foul on CB South. Great defense there by the Firebirds.
Yeah, and they're playing more as a team rather than earlier in the game when everyone was trying to just do their own thing, get the ball for themselves, but, you know, really great team chemistry out of Holy Ghost.
Moody inbounding the ball. Caruso Kush will bring up the ball for the Firebirds. Moody with the ball. Moody out to Andorowski. Here comes Caruso Kush with the ball. Moody in the corner. Moody driving in. Moody could not get that left hand layup. Here comes CB South now pushing up tempo. South passing the ball. They were trying to get their play motion rolling. CB South with the ball. Andorowski defending. Here comes Bruno. Bruno guarded by Stern. Here comes Titans. Titans trying to bring up the ball, and they could not get a shot there. Rebound by Caruso Kush. Here comes Caruso Kush with the ball now, trying to see if he can get some offense here. Andorowski with the ball, out to Caruso. Kush to Moody, but Clark with the ball, out to Caruso. Here comes Clark now, driving down. Clark trying to get it up, and he could not get it. Looks like it will be Holy Ghost prep ball, as it was a block shot by Central Buck South, but they still have ball for the Firebirds.
Good play by Clark to drive the lane, get Holy Ghost a new fresh possession.
Here comes Clark will try to get it, but it will be a foul on the floor on Central Buck South. Around 5 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. Holy Ghost Prep down by 1, 33-32, seeing if they could possibly come out clutch with this game. Here comes Stern, out to Andorowski. Caruso Kush, out to Moody. Moody with the ball, out to Stern. Stern driving down the lane. Stern, out to Andorowski. Andorowski will try a three, doesn't get it. Moody will try to get the rebound, but it looks like it will be great defense there by Central Buck South. And some substitution for the Firebirds. Pat O'Donnell and Tim Thompson is in. Stern playing full court defense here for the Titans, known to be a great player on defense. Here comes the Titans. Bruno with the ball. Here comes the Titans, passing the ball around. Ghost trying to maintain open shots. Adebayo with the ball. And it will be stolen by Brendan Clark. Another great defense by Clark. Tries to give it to Thompson, but Thompson was not ready for the pass. And looks like it is a foul on Timothy Thompson. Not a great thing for the Firebirds, as they do not want to be in foul trouble late in the game.
Yeah, Thompson, looks like Brendan Clark might have passed the ball there a little too early there, just because Thompson wasn't really looking, didn't have his hands ready for that.
Here comes Bruno now, the hot hand. Apologies. Here comes Chase Bell with the ball out. CB South passing the ball around, and it'll be another steal for the Firebirds. Here comes Thompson with the ball now. Thompson looking for O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the ball now. O'Donnell trying to find an open player. Here comes O'Donnell. Out to Clark. Clark will try to hit Thompson, and it'll be a foul on Adebayo. Both teams now are starting to get their fouls in. Maybe towards the end of the game, we will be probably expecting a free throw competition between both, with the Firebirds and Titans fouling. Here comes Clark getting a pass. Clark. Here comes Thompson. Now Stern, top of the key. Stern to Thompson. Thompson to Clark. Clark trying to find a possession. Clark will bump in the player, and he'll get the shooting foul. Clark goes down a little bit, but that is now an opportunity for the Firebirds to hopefully get the lead.
I think Clark might have got his eye poked there, as His face seems to be a bit red there. Might have messed up a shot.
Firebirds do need Clark, as he has been a great player for them. Hopefully, with around 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, get that lead here. Here comes Clark. He misses the first one. Clark will now try to make the second one to hopefully tie this game up.
Crazy that it's been 3.5 minutes and no one has scored a point.
Yes, the defense from both teams has been really, really exciting to see here, as both teams are not wanting each other to score.
Also, I would say it's been a bit sloppy too, the transitional play.
And Clark cannot make both free throws. That is rough for the Firebirds, as they wanted to tie this game up, hopefully. Here comes Bruno with the ball now. Bruno, guarded by Thompson. Here comes a corner three from the tight ends. Hits it. It is now finally some scoring here, and it is a 4-point lead for the tight ends. Here comes O'Donnell bringing up the ball. O'Donnell. Screen by Thompson. Here comes O'Donnell trying to get the play rolling. Out to Stern in the corner, and the defense from the Titans getting loud. Here comes Stern. Out to Schmidt. Schmidt tries to look for a cut in Thompson, and Timothy Thompson gets the bucket, and it will be a timeout from Central Bucks South, as they are up by 2.
What do you mean?
Hello and welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Coaches versus Kansas game between Holy Ghost Firebirds versus CB South, as we are experiencing some technical difficulties. Sorry about that, but we will still be commentating this game, as CB South is up by 2, 36-4. The Firebirds trying to hold the lead down and hopefully get a bucket of their own. Here comes CB South. Ryan Bruno, corner three. Doesn't get it. Rebound Thompson. Here comes Stern now, bringing up the ball. Can the Firebirds get a tie or a lead here? Here comes O'Donnell. O'Donnell, screen by Schmidt. Here comes O'Donnell, driving down the lane. O'Donnell to Stern. Stern driving down. Here comes Clark with the ball. Clark driving down. Can Clark finish? Yes, he can. It is now a 1-point lead for the Central Bucks Titans, as they are 2-point lead. It is now a tie game. This is now a tie game. My apologies. And 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Firebirds can pull this off.
Yeah, Bruno tried to drive there, no good. It'll be another fail. Don't want to get in foul trouble, Holy Ghost, but, their defense has definitely gotten much better thus far.
And it will be a inbound for the CB South Titans. Ryan Bruno inbounding the ball for them. Here comes CB South. It is now a tie game, seeing if they can possibly get a lead here. Coach Fencemaker telling his players talk and talk. Timothy Thompson in the box, trying to not get the 3 seconds. Luckily, gets out. Here comes Bruno. Here comes Chase Bell now with the ball. Bell. And some tough defense here by the Firebirds. Bell with the ball. And it will be a timeout by Central Bucks Titans. Great defense there by the Firebirds. Coach Fencemaker likes it. Okay, now.
Okay.
Let me lock it. All right, here we go. All right. Hello and welcome back to the fourth quarter of the JV game, the Coaches versus Cantor, between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Central Buck South Titans. Around 1 minute and 27 seconds left. This has been a great game. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Here comes Ryan Bruno with the ball now. Titans passing around the ball. Here comes Bruno. Here comes Stevie South. And it looks like, wow, what a crazy call there. Hunter Smith pokes the ball out, but they are calling it a foul. Interesting call there by the refs.
Yeah, Mr. Fencermaker is not too happy. He is very disappointed with the refs call there.
Firebirds have been coming back. They're going to hope that number 34 will miss these free throws. And he makes the first one. It is Carter Brown for the Okay, let's just do this. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, as the CB South Titans are up by 1 with less than a minute to go here. Here comes Ryan Bruno with the ball. And it will be a foul on Stern. And not a great call there. I didn't see Stern grab his hands or anything. Coach Fencermaker is not happy with that.
Yeah, only 42.5 seconds left, and Ghost is down by 1. They're going to need something big.
Here comes Bruno now with the ball. Bruno guarded by O'Donnell. Bruno, the hot hand for the Firebirds, seeing if he can do something. Here comes Chase Bell with the ball. And he tried to look down low, but it's blocked by Hunter. Great block, but they are calling it. And into the foul on CB South. Great block there by Hunter Smith. And now the Firebirds have a chance to take the lead.
Rejected by Hunter Smith. What a block there. Smacks it in his face.
And it will be a timeout, as with 28.8 seconds left, the Firebirds are down 37-6. Let's see if the Firebirds
Nick, put us back, put us back.
Hello and welcome back, as it is 28.8 seconds left between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and CB South. CB South is playing a press here. Let's see if the Firebirds can get a scoring possession here and try to get this lead. Here comes O'Donnell now with the ball. It looks like there's a double team. No foul there. Here comes O'Donnell driving down. O'Donnell trying to find a player here. Around 13 seconds left in the game. Let's see if the Firebirds can pull off something. Here comes Clark driving down. Clark trying to put something up. Can Clark do it? No good. And it'll be a foul. Brendan Clark tried to get a scoring possession but could not get something. Looked like there was a foul there, but the refs did not call that. And now CB South will be at the cherry strike. Number 40, Ethan Shortwilius, will be shooting the free throws as CB South is up by 1. And he makes it first.
Oh, just gonna
as
be
Jake
a quick shot.
Andorowski will be subbed in, and Timothy Thompson, the freshman, will be subbed out.
Yeah, after the shot, Holy Ghost gonna need something big. Could say something massive.
Shot, and he doesn't get it. Here comes Andorowski. Here comes Hunter Smith for the shot. Oh. And
They call a timeout
And it looks like it'll be a timeout called by Coach Fensenmaker there. He tried to get a call a little bit earlier, but 0.9 seconds left. I don't know. They are down by 3. They're going to need a clutch shot here.
I do think there should be some time added back on the clock. Maybe like, yep, that's what they're doing. 2 minutes left, 2 seconds left. They're going to have to do something quick here, really quick.
If I'm here, I'm going to look for Caruso Kush. He has been hitting shots this game, and I feel like I would hit Caruso for possibly the game-winning shot or game-tying shot here.
I got Jake Androwski. I've been liking the shots tonight. I think he's got an opportunity to do it here.
And we'll be back to the game with 2 seconds left to see if the Firebirds could possibly tie this game to go to overtime or win this game between Coaches versus Cancer game.
All right, put us back. Put it up.
Well, okay. Hello and welcome back to this game, Coaches versus Cancer between the Holy Ghost Prep JV Firebirds versus Central Bucks South Titans has been an electrifying game. The Firebirds had a rough start in the beginning, but they have been able to come back as they are down by 2, 36-38 against the Titans, trying to see if they can get a great shot here to possibly win the game. Here comes a shot. Hader Smith. Smith gonna put it up. Can he get it? He's going into overtime. Hunter Smith gets the shot. We'll be going into overtime. Wow! Buzzer beater tie it up. What a shot by Hunter Smith. And we are going to overtime in this electrifying game. We will be back. Or nothing.
True. All right, say we're back.
Hello and welcome back to overtime in this Coaches versus Cancer game between Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Central Bucks South Titans. This has been an electrifying game. The last play of the fourth quarter, Pat O'Donnell throws an overhead pass to Hunter Smith to make the game-tying shots. And now here comes Ryan Bruno, the high hand for the Titans with the ball. Here comes the Titans trying to throw it around, and it's blocked by Timothy Thompson. Here comes Hunter Smith now, bringing up the ball. Smith driving down the lane. Smith gets it. Wow, Hunter Smith has changed this game around. Beginning of this game was rough for him, but now he's bringing the momentum.
Starting at the third quarter, Schmidt started to really lock in, and he's been paying off so far.
Here comes Ryan Bruno now. Bruno, mid-range shot, hits it. Here comes O'Donnell bringing up the ball now. Out comes Clark. Clark, risky pass there to Smith. Smith to Clark. Clark driving down. Clark try to get it, but it'll be the Central Bucks South that trying to poke the ball out. Clark trying to find an outside player. Smith for 3. Doesn't get it. Great shot. Great look there for Smith, but could not get it.
Yeah, Schmidt has just ignited a fire for the Firebirds in this overtime. He's been playing outstanding.
And now it will some substitutions now for the Firebirds. Mike Moody being subbed in for Brandon Clark. And CB South will be at the free throw line. It will be number 14, Ryan Bruno, shooting free throws.
The fouls do carry over, so there's CB South is still in the bonus here.
Yes. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game. Bruno will miss the first free throw. That is a good thing for the Firebirds.
Typical out of him.
Bruno, and he'll make the second one. Here comes O'Donnell now, bringing up the ball, down by 1 with 2 minutes left in the game. O'Donnell, out to Stern. Stern to Moody. Here comes O'Donnell. O'Donnell will try a 3, doesn't get it. Moody will get the rebound, get to O'Donnell. Here comes O'Donnell driving down the lane. O'Donnell will put it up, doesn't get it, but a foul called on CB South. O'Donnell will try to get the lead or tie this game up for the Firebirds. Great rebound there by Mike Moody.
Yeah, that just, it would have been a miss, right? And Holy Ghost gets the ball back, and now they have shot an attempt for more points here.
Here comes O'Donnell. We'll make the first one. We have a tie ball game with 1 point, with a minute and 45 seconds left in the game. O'Donnell will make the second one. Holy Ghost Prep has a lead for the first time this game. Wow, what a comeback for the Firebirds as they're going to try to hold off this lead. Here comes CB South. Bruno with the screen. Bruno will try to get a 3, but he couldn't. Coach Fentonmaker went on a walk, but could not get that call. Here comes Bruno with a shot, doesn't get it, and Stern will get the rebound. Here comes Ryan Stern, bringing it with numbers. Stern driving out to Schmidt. Schmidt will put the layup, couldn't get it, but Schmidt gets a rebound and a foul called. Wow, great rebound by Hunter Schmidt to get the rebound. Ghost is up by 1 with a minute and 18 seconds left. Hunter Schmidt has been playing phenomenal this game. First quarter was horrible for him, missing shots, but now he's at the free throw line. And Hunter Schmidt will make the first one, giving the Firebirds a 2-point lead. Schmidt will make both of them. That's a great thing, the first player and the Firebirds to make both his free throws. Here comes Bruno now. The Firebirds do not want a 3, Coach Fenstermaker saying that.
This is the biggest lead of the game for Holy Ghost so
Here
far.
comes Bruno, a 3, doesn't get it, but a rebound from CB South. They're trying to get another 3 here. No 3s, Fenstermaker, and a strip by Hunter Schmidt. Great defense there with 56.4 seconds left in this game. And a timeout by CB South. Wow, what a game and performance so far by the Firebirds today. Vincent, what are your thoughts so far during this game?
At the beginning of the game, I said Holy Ghost needed to start out with a big aggressive play, and then the opposite happened. They started playing pretty sluggish, sloppy in the beginning, and once the third quarter really came around, that's when Holy Ghost started this comeback. It was 18-13 a half, down 5. They doubled their points in the third quarter, and they locked in during the third, or on the fourth on defense, and that's how this game got to overtime. So, and then Holy Ghost comes out guns a-blazing again in this overtime. They played a good game, progressed over the game, definitely gotten better. So, let's hope they can close that out now.
A quick reminder: after this game, we will still be on this live stream for the varsity matchup between Goes and CP South. We're expecting another great game considering how both teams have been looking for the junior varsity game. And now it will be the CP South Titans inbounding the ball, and it will be number 12, Elijah Varsis, inbounding the ball for the Titans. They are going to look for Ryan Bruno here, so Pat O'Donnell is hopefully going to try and play some screen defense. Here comes Bruno with the ball. Bruno out to 34. Here comes Bruno with the ball. Hands Moody guarding. Here comes a 3 from Titans. They don't get it. It's rebound by Moody. Moody gets fouled. Great defensive possession there by the Firebirds as it is 43.1 seconds left. A lot of time spent on that possession from the Titans.
Yeah, put your best defensive man, Ryan Stern, on their best player by far, Ryan Bruno. Great play there, getting the steals, playing aggressive defense, and not letting them get any good shot opportunities.
Now Moody will shoot his first free throw. Moody will make his second free throw. The Firebirds are up by 4 right now.
It's a 2-possession game now, so Holy Ghost can really not have to worry too much about that 3-ball winning or tying the game.
Moody will shoot his second free throw, and he gets it. We have a 5-point lead for the Firebirds. They have to watch out for Ryan Bruno. Here comes Bruno. Chase Bell with the ball. Here comes Bell. Bell trying to get a three. That was open shot, and he hits it. That was a bad defensive play, as now the Titans are up playing full court. Here comes Moody with the ball. Moody gets it. Here comes Moody trying to waste clock here, and it's a defensive possession.
They're gonna call the foul.
There's a foul called from the Titans, but looks like the calls changed.
Gonna call that foul on Moody?
It looks like it's an offensive foul on Mike Moody.
Oh, you can't call that now.
The Firebirds are up by 2 right now. If Ryan Bruno hits both of these free throws, then it is tie game.
That is an atrocious call.
Wow, interesting call there by the refs.
No, not atrocious. It's terrible.
Bruno will hit his first free throw. Titans down by 1. Firebirds, they let an open 3 in the corner. That was a very bad defense by the Firebirds. Bruno doesn't make it, but a rebound by the Titans. They try to put it up. They don't get it. Rebound Stern out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Stern. Here comes Stern. Less than 10 seconds left in the game. And they're calling. It is out of bounds. Stern got the ball poked, and it'll be out of bounds. The Titans are up by 1. Holy Ghost need to play. Great defense here.
This is absolute nonsense from the referee. You cannot make this up.
Wow, the momentum of this game has just changed. And they inbounded the ball, but the Central Bucks South coach called the timeout. Coach Fencermaker not happy about that.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't even know what to say about those 2 calls. Number 1, Mike Moody got pushed to the ground. Definitely should be a failure. We should be up 2 after those 2 free throws. And then to call that out, it was literally tipped off one of the CB South players,
Wow, just 2 big calls that have really ruined the Firebirds as they're up by 1 right now. They need to play elite defense, and their goal is make sure watch out for Ryan Bruno, but also watch out for the centers as Adebayo is probably gonna be expected to drive in and possibly get a layup for the Titans.
Like, all I'm gonna say, right? All I'm gonna say is they shouldn't. We can't excuse the 3-pointer that they left open.
Yes.
But there's no reason that they should have got Ryan Bruno at the line. There's absolutely no reason.
This has been a controversial call game, as CB South will have the ball. 7.9 seconds left in the game. It's 46-45. I'm sure Coach Spencer Baker is going to encourage his guys to play elite defense here. If I'm Hunter Smith here, I'm making sure once that ball is put up, I'm going to chase that rebound, as well as Ryan Stern, as Adebayo is subbed for the Titans.
Put Ryan Stern on the hip of Ryan Bruno. Do not let him leave his side. Do not let Ryan Bruno get the ball 1 second.
Here comes the Titans now, inbounding the ball, 7.9 seconds left in the game. Here comes Bell. Bell trying to drive in, and it looks like it's another timeout call by Central Bucks Titans. A really smart timeout there by coach to have less time for the Firebirds, as they will inbound the ball down, possibly getting them a layup.
Only 3.1 seconds left. Holy Ghost going to need to play some good defense off of this inbound from the end line.
Yes, under the basket they will be getting a inbound. If I'm the Firebirds, I'm want to protect the inside really, really strongly. I want to protect the inside of the paint.
I'm still kind of in disbelief at this point that this game is still going on. I think it should have been over about a couple of minutes ago, but
I know, but the Firebirds, they went on a run and were able to come back. See if the Firebirds can possibly hold their lead here, as we are back. 3.1 seconds left in the game. The Titans do have an under the basket inbound pass to see if they could possibly win this game. The Firebirds need to play some strong defense here. Need to make sure Timothy Thompson is in for the Firebirds to protect that inside the paint. Here comes an inbound pass. Here comes, they're trying to get a pass here. Here comes Bruno, hucks up the ball, doesn't get it, out of bounds, and that is game. Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds come back, and they win this game. It looks like Ryan Stern is down, but wow.
Great defensive play there by him.
Great defensive
risking
play.
His body out there to
Yes.
win this game for Holy Ghost. That's a great win, 46-45.
46-45, coaches versus cancer game. Electric win from the Firebirds. Wow, what a great game.
And we are back with the after the technical difficulties, but
Yes.
we will see you for the varsity game.
Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Pertush Roy.
I'm Insurreccio.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Firebird Fieldhouse here in Bensalem, Pennsylvania for some Holy Ghost Prep Firebird varsity basketball action here today. Today is also the Coaches versus Cancers game today here. As Holy Ghost Prep today will go against Central Buck South, their Titans, as we get into a very good broadcast today. I'm here myself, Steven Simon, alongside.
I'm Henry Stefano, welcome to be here.
And you know, today, Henry, we have a great game. JV just won in overtime by 1 point against CB South. And you know, now we have some more varsity action here as we get prepared for the national anthem here at the Firebird Fieldhouse.
Yeah, this game should be great. The Firebirds coming in at a 10-2 record against the Titans that are 11-2, so this will be a very competitive game.
Yeah,
See the outcome.
Yeah, both teams extremely competitive today. A little bit of an injury report for the Firebirds. Jack Farrell, number 0, and Mason Bodenfig, number 4, out with respected injuries. Hopefully they'll be back soon to play some more basketball for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to January in the Firebird Fieldhouse for today's
All right, we're back here at the Firebird Fieldhouse for varsity basketball today as we get ready for the starting lineups for your both home and away teams.
Starting lineups. First for the Titans of Central Bucks South. Number 0, Coyote Adebayo.
Coyote Adebayo, number 0, starting for the CB Titans.
Number 2, Alex Shaheen.
Along with Alex Shaheen as well at the guard positions.
Number 10, Shane Farrell.
Shane Farrell, another guard, probably most likely on the free side here tonight. Alongside Cole Rosico
Number 35, Leo Medway.
and Leo Medea. We'll start for your CB South Titans as long as now we go to the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds for their starting lineup.
Now the starting lineup for the Firebirds of Holy Ghost Prep. At goal, sophomore number 5, William Condon.
William Condon, number 5, center for your Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds.
At guard, junior number 23, Max Malici.
Max Malici, your guard, number 23, will also be starting here for the Firebirds.
At guard, senior number 35, Chris Albright.
Chris Albright, number 35, at the 2 guard. One of the most predominant players right now for the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds.
Adam McDonald.
And Captain Adam McDonald takes the court for another start in his Holy Ghost Prep career.
Number 14, Liam Duffy.
And year 4, Liam Duffy, number 14, coming back from an injury at the beginning of the season. Coaches for your Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds include Coach Tom Heston, and for the CB South Titans, Coach Louis Dietrich, as we get prepared for the opening tip. Henry, how do you feel right now? You know, we know our starters. We're going into this game. What early predictions? Who do you have winning this game today?
Ooh, predictions. A little biased here, but I hope the Firebirds come out on top. I'm really hoping for a really aggressive, hard-fought game today. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting game as we get ready for the tip. Looks to be that Coyote Adebayo and Liam Duffy will be going on to the tip here for this game. 8 minutes for the first quarter as we get prepared for some varsity basketball. Tip is up, and it's good. Liam Condon getting it over to Adam McDonald. McDonald guarded by Shaheen, over to Malici, guarded by Medwid. Over to Duffy, Duffy guarded by Adebayo. Over back to Malici, here at the free. Malici going into it, layups up, and it's good for the first basket right there by Max Malici.
Yeah, way to attack the rim right there, get to the basket.
Farrell with the ball right now at the midcourt, guarded by Albright. Albright, tight defense on him, over to Adebayo. Adebayo over to Shaheen. Shaheen over to Farrell. Farrell over to Adebayo. Adebayo back to Shaheen. Shaheen over to Van Zanten. Over to Adebayo again, guarded by Duffy. Duffy shots up, and it's good. Adebayo for 2 over Duffy as McDonald now has the ball again, bringing it back up to midcourt, over to Malici. A lot of ball movement right here for Holy Ghost as Albright passes up, tried to go to Duffy, missed it, and Adam McDonald was able to scoop it back up, guarded by Shaheen. Passed over back to Albright. Albright in for a layup, layups up, and it's good for 2 to get them.
Once again, Holy Ghost going right to the rim, attacking, being very aggressive.
Farrell with the ball at midcourt. Now over to Medwid. Medwid with the ball over to Shaheen. Shaheen over to Farrell. Farrell with it, lost his bounce. Back over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it, and guarded by Adam. Adam giving a little bit of coverage there, over in. A little bit no coverage, shots up, and it's good for his first bucket of the game.
Yeah, using that big body, just get in the paint, score right there.
McDonald at half court, guarded by Shaheen, over to Malici, guarded by Medwid. Medwid doing not so much of a great job on defense right now. Back over to Malici. Now he's putting it in, back to Duffy. Duffy guarded by Adebayo. Looks to see what he can do, passes it out over to the court to Albright. Albright guarded by Farrell now. I have 42 left, as over to Duffy. Duffy seeing who he can do, passes over to Malici. Malici, a little shifty on it there, passes over to Albright. And it's going to be an out of bounds call on Holy Ghost Prep. It will be CB South's ball out of the tip.
Real unfortunate for Holy Ghost. It looks like they had something, but stepped out of bounds. Titans ball.
It's going to be Van Zanten who will be passing it in, most likely over to Farrell, their guard. Farrell being guarded tightly by Albright. Albright giving no space here onto Farrell. Farrell passes it over, stolen by Albright off the pass. Albright looking to see what he can do, moves in for the layup, and there is a foul called on Adebayo, their first, team's first, as Albright will go to the charity line for 2.
Yeah, just a great job by Albright, getting that steal, running down the court, and going right back to the paint, drawing the foul, and getting 2 at the line.
Albright will have 2 chances at the line to get another 2 points for himself. First one's up, and it's good. Second one's up as well, and it's good. 2 for 2 from the line there. As Van Zanten over passes it in to Farrell for another chance to get some more points. Down 4, 8-4, home lead by Holy Ghost. From Shaheen over to Medwood, back to Shaheen, over now to Farrell. Farrell's brought it back to Van Zanten, back to Farrell now. Over to Shaheen, back to Medwood, back to Shaheen.
Yeah, there's a lot of passing right here from the Titans, but Holy Ghost are just locking them down, preventing the score.
Goes in, and it's going to be, count that with the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 1 to add another 2 points to him. As Holy Ghost gets their first foul of the game. That'll be on Christopher Albright, his first foul of the game. Farrell with 2 at the line, or sorry, 1 at the line. It's up and it's good. He'll add that to his tally of points so far as McDonald back to bring the ball up here. McDonald over to Albright. Albright back to Duffy. Duffy with it, back to Albright. Albright, pass. Tried to get it to Duffy, no good. Adebayo with the steal, back to over to Farrell as he'll bring it up midcourt. Over to Van Zanten. Van Zanten's looking to see what he could do. Tried to get the pass over to Medwood. It was good. It was a little scrappy, but he was able to get it. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo guarded by Duffy. Shots up over Duffy. No good. Rebound, McDonald. McDonald bringing it up fast as he can over to midcourt. Looks to go into the line. Shots up, and it's no good. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul is on number 2, Alex Shaheen, his second.
Yeah, Adam saw no one in the paint, just drove right there, but someone came in, hit him, and he got 2 at the line. Here he goes.
Another chance at the line for 2 shots. First one's up, and it's not good. Round the rim and out. Second one's up, and it's good. Adam McDonald 1 for 2 so far on the line. Farrell with the ball, going up through midcourt, guarded by Albright. Albright giving tight defense. Back over to Shaheen. Shaheen guarded by McDonald. Screen was set as there was a call.
I believe it was a illegal screen on Adebayo.
Looked to be on Adebayo. There'll be that 3rd foul so far this quarter. As McDonald with the ball after the turnover there. McDonald over to Duffy, over to Condon. Condon for 3, he'll light it up. No good air ball there as Farrell gets the ball back off the rebound. Farrell over to Shaheen. Shaheen looks to pass it over to Albright as they'll get the steal from Malichi as Albright with the ball over to Condon. Condon's up and it's good. He'll redeem himself from that missed free with a 2.
Yeah, Holy Ghost being really quick at the transition, catching the Titans off guard, and that's why they have a 4-point lead.
We are still in the first quarter, 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here with an 11-7 lead by Holy Ghost Prep as Medwood with the ball up for 2, no good. Adebayo with the rebound, over to Farrell. Farrell looked to see if he could get a free, no good off that. Tried to get that as he goes for a layup and said no good as Duffy will get it off the tip from Albright. Duffy over to Malichi. Malichi up for a layup, and it's good for a number 2. as Central Bucks South will call their first timeout of the game with 2 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. So far, what are your thoughts of this so far?
Well, Holy Ghost has just really been driving the ball down the paint. They've been using their bodies to get to the score, and that's why they have a 6-point lead. They've just been using their big body to just get to the paint. As wow, the Titans, they've been moving the ball pretty well, but nothing will drop, nothing will go in the basket for them.
All right, we'll be back here after the timeout as Holy Ghost Prep takes a 13-7. You good? And we're back here with 2 minutes 56 seconds left in the first. It's a 13-7 lead again for Holy Ghost Prep. Couple substitutions, Jack Pollock and KJ Rhodes making their first appearances into the game so far. As for the away team, Braden Bate will make his first appearance in the game as well alongside Cade Krim. Farrell at the ball right now over to Krim. Krim with the ball, guarded by McDonald still. Over to Bate. Bate stolen by McDonald. McDonald with the throw right. Medwid tries to see if he can do anything against that. Nope. As McDonald gets a number 2 on his roster sheet there. Farrell at midcourt, guarded by Rhodes. Rhodes giving tight defense on this now. As Farrell goes up for a layup. No good. Rebound Duffy. Duffy over to Rhodes. Over to Pollock. Pollock seeing what he could do. Guarded by Medwid. Passed over to McDonald. Guarded by Krim. McDonald up, no good. Pollock gets the rebound. Pollock up again, and he'll get his first points of the game by using his strength there as Farrell back to midcourt, guarded by Rhodes.
Yeah, once again, another paint point. Holy Ghost has just been dominating the paint this game.
Adebayo up, long 2, and it's good. Count the bucket there. McDonald with the ball here at midcourt yet again, guarded by Krim. Krim using good defense, but nothing can get past Adam McDonald as Militia with the ball goes up, passes over to McDonald, over to Duffy. Duffy seeing what he can do, pass over to Pollock. Pollock up again, and it's good for a number 2. That'll be 4 for him in the last 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah, Pollock making an impact right away.
Farrell with the ball here at midcourt. Passed over to Krim. Krim over to Adebayo. Adebayo goes up, around, no good. Rebound Medwid. Medwid's up, and it's good. Tight coverage there, and yet he still got the basket. As Pollock's up, no good. Rebound Medwid.
I think he just tried to force that one, but it's all right.
Farrell with the ball here at the 3-point line. Pass over to Medwid. Medwid guarded by Duffy. Back over to Farrell. Farrell guarded by Rhodes right now with 49 seconds remaining in the first. Seeing what he can do. A lot of movement there as he goes up, and there's going to be a foul. That'll be on Holy Ghost. It'll be on number 1, KJ Rhodes, his first, team second, as Farrell will go to the line for 2. What are your thoughts so far? You know, a couple quick fouls, a lot of quick points, and then Pollock's, immediate impact.
Yeah, it's just been a very quick game. Each side's just hustling down the court, and I'm excited to see how both teams will handle in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, when everyone's tired and who will come out on top.
Farrell's first was good, and there is a substitution. Medwid comes out of the game for Joseph Sanoff, number 23. As there is no substitution so far for the home team, Holy Ghost Prep. Farrell's second shot's up, no good. Gets his own rebound from there. Passes over to a number 3, no good. That was off of number 15, Braden Bate. As Holy Ghost will get that ball possession after a foul, as there's another substitution as Shaheen comes in for Farrell.
Yeah, just a bad travel right there from number 3. Cade Krim, as Holy Ghost takes the ball.
McDonald at midcourt here. 29 seconds remaining. Guarded by Cade Krim. Right now here, scanning the field, seeing what he can do. Looks to move around, a little bit more of a shifty guard we have here at Holy Ghost, as he's going to go in. And no foul call off the 3, but Adebayo getting the ball. over to Krim, now back to number 22, Van Zanten for a 3. No good, rebound Pollock. Pollock over to McDonald. McDonald shoots it, no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of action of basketball. Holy Ghost Prep taking a 19-12 lead here in the first, and we'll be back right after for second quarter action of Holy Ghost Prep basketball. You good?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. And welcome back here to the Firebird Fieldhouse for varsity basketball here. Holy Ghost Prep versus the CB South Titans. Holy Ghost taking a 19-12 lead, and we're back here for second quarter action of Holy Ghost Prep basketball. Looks to be Titans will start the ball as Shaheen's still in the game, guarded by Albright. Albright coming back in the game now for Adam McDonald guarding Bate over to Shaheen. Shaheen's shot is up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Holy Ghost Prep ball.
The air ball right there, just a bad shot, and Holy Ghost will get the possession.
Early shots there, not that good, as McDonald will take it up past midcourt now. Scanning the field over to Pollock. Pollock now with the ball, passing it, trying to see what he could do to pass it. Over to Condon. Condon, top of the key, moves in for a layup, and it's good.
Yeah, got past both defenders right there, and easy layup for him.
Adebayo still in the game with the ball. Long pass over to 22, Van Zanten. Look to try to do a free over to Krim. Krim's up, no good, blocked by Rhodes. Ball's on the ground. Ball is passed back out. Pollock got the rebound after that. Scrapping over to Condon. Condon puts the shot up. Damn it! And a foul!
Right there.
That's a cover 2 for him, and he'll go to the line for 1.
Great play by Condon right there, waiting a little bit, waiting for Adebayo to get in the air, and he scores. And 1.
Liam Condon, he'll go to the line to shoot 1 here off the foul. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Bate over to Van Zanten. Van Zanten with the ball, guarded by Pollock. Shot is up, and it's good.
Good finish right there for the Titans. They needed that point.
McDonald passes a long pass over to Rhodes, back to Albright. Albright back to that McDonald. McDonald over to Pollock. Pollock with the ball. And there's going to be a travel violation called on Pollock. They're a little confused there as we do have some substitutions for the away team. Shane Farrell will return into the game alongside Medwid for your Titans, as Farrell moving it past midcourt over to Van Zanten. Van Zanten with the ball guarded by Pollock. Spin moves up, count it, and a foul. Van Zanten will go on to the line to shoot another 1 after the foul call.
Unfortunate right there for Pollock, but good play for the Titans, and now they get the and 1 chance.
So far predictions, so still early in this game. How are you starting to feel, they're starting to pick up that deficit and, bring it back into a close game?
Yeah, Holy Ghost just lock in on defense, make sure they're preventing scores, and keep doing 3 on offense, get into the rim and scoring.
That'll be good for Van Zanten from the line, as Albright will bring the ball up, as Adam McDonald came out of the game for Max Malici. Over to Condon, back to Pollock. Pollock with the ball right now. Pollock looking to see what he could do. Pass deflected by the Titans. as Shaheen gets the ball. Shaheen over to Medwid. Medwid's up, counted again, and a foul. As they'll go in to the line for another one.
Another foul on Pollock.
His first and second.
Substitution for the home team. Liam Duffy coming in for Pollock, who got those 2 early fouls. As Leo Medwid will be at the line to shoot 1.
Yeah, time's starting to come back right now. Holy Ghost needs a good score.
Shots up and it's good. Down 3, 23-20. Holy Ghost still leads right now in the second. Albright with the ball. Albright seeing what to do. Passes over to Malici. Malici spin move. Spins, passes over to Rhodes. Rhodes almost lost it. As pass over to Condon. Condon lays it up and it's good for a number 2.
What a finish right there for Condon. Way to get to the rim, do a little jelly and get that point.
Farrell with the ball right around the top of the key. Guarded by Rhodes. Rhodes was some tight defense there. Over to Bate, guarded by Malici. Bate moving it in. Passed over to Medwid for 3. No good as rebound by Malici. Malici over to Rhodes. He lost it, and it'll be CB South ball.
Yeah, not one three-pointer has dropped this game for either team. It's been a real paint-dominant game.
Couldn't agree more if you're there, Henry. As it's going to be actually a tip-off by CB South, and it will be Holy Ghost prep ball. Malici will pass it in to Albright around midcourt. Albright scanning the field. Passed over to Malici, over to Rhodes, over to Duffy. Pass from Duffy over to Condon. Condon seeing what he can do. Condon looks what he can do. Another shot up again, no good. Rebound by Farrell. Farrell bringing the ball up. Passed over to Shaheen. Shaheen for the layup. Counted another foul. And count the basket. He'll go to the line for another 1.
Yeah, Central South with the opportunity to cut this lead down to 3. They have truly shown the dedication to come back. As Holy Ghost needs to wake up a little bit. And this is a big wake-up call for Holy Ghost.
Couldn't agree more there as Alex Shaheen will go to the line for another one off another foul. That's the 3rd time that this happened, Henry.
He's been able to get to the line, but Holy Ghost needs to make sure they stop fouling him.
That basket was good by Shaheen as Malici with the ball at half court. Guarded by Shaheen. Pass over to Rhodes. Rhodes with the ball over to Duffy. Duffy seeing what he can do. Moves it in. Shots up and it's good. Liam Duffy with number 2.
Once again, Ghost using their big body to get to the paint and score.
Shaheen with the ball over to Van Zanten, over to Farrell. Farrell over, passing it over back to Medwid. Now over to Bate. Bate, seeing what he can do, passed over to Farrell. Farrell guarded by Rhodes, back over to Van Zanten for a 3. He'll get it. First 3 of the game made by Davis Van Zanten.
As this lead's cut down to 1.
Shot up by Albright, it's good. Chris Albright with number 2 there, very shifty guard as Bate with the ball, pass over to Van Zanten. Van Zanten with the ball right now. Van Zanten over to Medwid for another corner 3, no good. Over to Bate, back to Farrell. Farrell over to Shaheen, he'll see what he can do. Spin move for a 2, no good. Rebound by Albright. Albright with the ball, 3:46 left remaining in the second quarter here. As Duffy, long pass over to Rhodes, he'll take a 3, no good. Rebound by Shaheen. Shaheen over to Farrell, over to Medwid. Medwid for 2, count it again.
Once again, the lead is cut down to 1.
Albright with the ball, seeing what he can do. Spin move up the shot, no good. Rebound Shaheen over to Farrell. Farrell will take it up now. Farrell guarded by Rhodes, over to Medwid for a wide open 3, no good. Rebound by Malici. Malici with the ball, he was moving it up. It's a 1-on-2 situation. Shots up, counted in a foul.
Yeah, ran right through him to get that. Way to go.
As Max Malici, he'll go to the line to shoot 1.
Opportunity for Holy Ghost to come up by 4 right here.
Some substitutions on the line. Albright and Condon out for McDonald and Pollock as Adebayo comes back in for Shaheen. as Malici will go to the line to shoot 1. Shots up and it's good. Malici coming out for Ryan Stern, making his first appearance in the game.
And that's a substitution. Pharrell will inbound it to Van Zanten.
Farrell with the ball, starting to make his way to midcourt, guarded by Rose. Rose meeting him here at the midcourt. As we can see, some movement here off ball as over to Corinne. Corinne with the ball, seeing what he can do. Over to Bate. Bate over to Adebayo. Adebayo for a 2, no good. Rebound McDonald. McDonald over to Pollock. Pollock's up, shots up and good for a number 2.
Yeah, Pollock, after committing 2 quick fouls, comes right back in and gets 2 points.
Farrell with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Rhodes. Farrell getting past, seeing what he can do. Passes it over to Krim. Krim with the ball, over to Adebayo. Adebayo moving it in. Pass over to Krim. Krim for free. Up, no good. Rebound Adebayo. Adebayo goes up, blocked by Duffy. As we have a foul call on the away team, and it'll be Holy Ghost Prep ball.
As Braden Bassett's coming in for number 35, Leo Medwin.
I have to say, Medwin's been pretty good so far, Henry. You know, I'm only one to make it through so far on this team.
Yeah, as ball is directly inbounded, it is.
Looks to be either a technical or a warning on CB South by the coach. And McDonald with the ball over to Stern. Stern over to Rhodes. Rhodes to Pollock. Small ball lineup right now for Holy Ghost. Back to KJ Rhodes. Rhodes moves it in. Behind the back. No good. Rebound by Adebayo. Adebayo over to Van Zanten. 1:49 left remaining. As shots good, and there's a travel on Davis. Van Zanten will be Holy Ghost Prep ball.
With a minute and 47 seconds left, I'd like to see what Coach Heston calls up right here, try to get some easy points for Holy Ghost.
Over to McDonald. Down at midcourt, guarded by Krim. Back to Pollock. Pollock guarded by Van Zanten. Pollock over to Duffy. Duffy shots up, and it's good.
Once again, paint points for Holy Ghost Prep. They are paint dominant right now.
Farrell with the ball, guarded by Rhodes. Over to Bate. Bate up for 3, no good. Rebound Van Zanten, he'll get a 2 off the missed 3. McDonald with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Krim. Over to Pollock. Over to Rhodes. Rhodes over to Stern. Stern guarded by a taller defender. Over to McDonald. McDonald shots up, no good. Rebound Farrell. Farrell moving the ball down as fast as he can. Back to midcourt. Pass over to Krim. Krim for another free chance. No good. Van Zanten with the rebound and the make shot for 2.
Back-to-back points for Van Zanten. Getting hot right now.
Pollock's in the paint. See what he can do. Caught the defender off guard. He'll get a 2 off Van Zanten, who just lost his footing off of that.
Yeah, Pollock making him jump again, the easy points.
Farrell at midcourt. 30 seconds left remaining in the second quarter in the first half. Over to Bate. Now back to Van Zanten. Over back to Farrell. Farrell guarded by Rhodes again. Over to Adebayo. Adebayo moving it in. And there's going to be looks to be a foul on the away team. Adebayo collects the charge, and it'll be Holy Ghost Prep ball as Liam Condon comes in for Jack Pollock.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive right there from the referees. As Holy Ghost Prep ball with 16.2 seconds left on the clock.
16.2 remaining. 38-32 lead for Holy Ghost Prep before the break here for halftime. We'll see what they can do. Maybe get another basket here. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Henry?
It's been a really paint-dominant game all around. There's only been 1 or 2 threes made this entire game as Holy Ghost does hold the lead, though, with 6 points. And I would see what Coach Heston does coming out of the half.
Stern passes it in for McDonald. McDonald taking his time, guarded by Krim at midcourt. McDonald over to Rhodes, a little bit lost footing, but got it back to Stern. over to McDonald. 4 seconds remaining. McDonald shots up, no good. And that'll do it for the second quarter of Holy Ghost Prep basketball. good. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Firebird Fieldhouse here for Holy Ghost Prep varsity basketball action against the Central Bucks South Titans. If you're just joining us right now to start the second half, Holy Ghost Prep is leading 38-32 right now against CV South Titans. Just a little refresher of the injury reports here for Holy Ghost Prep. Jack Farrell and Mason Bonfig are both out for tonight's game. We do hope for a speedy recovery from both of them. So far, Henry, how are you feeling right now? You know, we just got done the first half. We're now going into a fresh second half of basketball. Let me get your thoughts.
I'm feeling great, but the name of this game has been paint offense. Almost 1 or 2 threes have only been made this game, but Holy Ghost has been absolutely dominating the paint, and they've just been able to get to the rim and score. I would see if Coach Heston sticks to it or moves toward more of a shooting format.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself, Henry. But as we get ready, starting lineups for second half. For your away team, the Titans, Coyote Adebayo, Alex Shaheen, Shane Farrell, Leo Medwid, and number 22, Davis Van Zanten, as Adam McDonald, Chris Albright, Liam Condon, Liam Duffy, and Max Malici will take the floor for Holy Ghost Prep as we get prepared for quarter number 3 and the start of our second half of basketball here at the Firebird Fieldhouse. Another reminder is this is a coaches versus cancer game. If you weren't here in the beginning, there was a little moment of silence for anyone who's been affected by cancer, especially people that we are close with. And we get ready here, and it starts the second half here as Adam McDonald, guarded by Shaheen, over to Duffy. Duffy seemingly do over to Condon. Condon surveying the field. Long pass over to Malici. Malici with the ball. Back to Condon. Condon guarded by Farrell. Farrell with the ball over down to Adam McDonald for a 3 up. No good. Adebayo with the rebound as Farrell will bring it up past midcourt. Farrell with the ball right now, guarded by Malici. Tight defense by Malici. As Farrell passes over to Van Zanten for a 3. He'll put it up, no good. Rebound, Adam McDonald. McDonald bringing it up fast from midcourt over to Albright. Albright with it. Passed over to Duffy. Duffy's shot is up, no good. Self-rebound shot, second chance shot's up, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, attack once again. Holy Ghost get into the rim.
Farrell with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Malici. Passed over to Shaheen. Shaheen now with it. Another free put up, and it's good. He'll cash that into the bank. McDonald with the ball now. Passed over. Long pass to Albright. Albright with it now to Malici. Malici seeing what he can do. Over to McDonald. Still early in this quarter, so anything can really happen. As Adam McDonald with it now, guarded by Farrell. Over to Condon. Now back to Albright, over to Duffy. Nearly let it go out of bounds, but he still collected that. Now back to Malici. Malici back to Albright and back south to Malici. Malici over to Duffy. Duffy now over to Condon. Foul is called on number 22, Davis Van Zanten, for a push, as it'll be an inbound play for Holy Ghost Prep.
Yeah, Holy Ghost had the ball for a very long time right there. Wasting a lot of time, making sure that hot team can't get back to score more points.
McDonald with the ball right now after the inbound play. Over to Malici. Malici with it. Pass over to McDonald, then over to Condon. Condon tries to make a shot. There's going to be a travel violation on Liam Condon. It'll be CV South Titans ball.
Unfortunate foul right there as it's now the Titans ball.
Farrell with the ball at midcourt. Passed over to Van Zanten. Van Zanten was guarded by Albright. Van Zanten over to Medwid. Medwid for 3, no good. Rebound by Van Zanten. Over to Shaheen for 3. He'll count it, and it's good for 3.
That cuts the lead down to 2. Holy Ghost with the basket right here to retain the comfortable lead.
McDonald with the ball at midcourt. Over to Albright, back to Malici. Malici with it, guarded by Adebayo, back to Adam McDonald. McDonald with it, guarded by Adebayo as well. Over to Condon, back to Adam McDonald. McDonald passes it low to Duffy. Duffy with it, over to Condon. Condon guarded, spin moves up, and it's good for 2.
I think I've said it once, I've said it a million times, paint points.
Farrell with the ball, guarded by Malici. Over to Shaheen. Shaheen to Medwood, over to Adebayo. Adebayo with it. He'll go in for 2.
Good driver there for Adebayo, keeping this lead to 2.
McDonald with it. McDonald seeing what he can do. A little bit of a spin move there. Still guarded very hard by it as Farrell, number 10 on Titans, will collect a foul. And that'll be their second team foul. As it's going to be another inbound plays for Holy Ghost Prep.
Shane Farrell a little too aggressive for the referee's liking, so Holy Ghost ball.
McDonald's the inbounder, passed over to Condon. Or sorry, to Duffy. Over to Albright now. Albright with it, guarded by Shaheen. Now back to McDonald. McDonald over to Duffy. Duffy over to Malici. Malici now with the ball. Malici has it. Guarded by Van Zanten, over to Albright, guarded by Farrell. Albright with it over to Duffy. Wide open field, misses the shot off the easy 2 with Van Zanten with the rebound.
That's a shot you gotta make.
Medwood with it. Over blocked by Condon and then blocked again by Malici as McDonald with it, as there's gonna be a foul on the Titans, and it'll be Holy Ghost Prep ball. 2 straight blocks right there, Henry. How did you feel?
That was exhilarating. He looked like an open shot and stuffed twice. Great defense for Holy Ghost.
As Farrell comes out with 3 early fouls there, and Krim comes to take his place for the Titans. McDonald with the ball, taking it up midfield, now guarded by Cade Krim. Over to Albright, guarded by Van Zanten. Albright over to Malici. Malici has it. Passes over to McDonald. McDonald over to Duffy. Duffy back to McDonald. McDonald with it. Goes inside, shot is up, and it's good for 2.
McDonald scoring over 3, guys. That was very impressive.
Shaheen with it, their main point guard now as Farrell's gone out of the game. Shaheen has it guarded by McDonald, both wearing number 2. Now over to Adebayo. Adebayo with it back to Shaheen. Shaheen over to Krim. Krim over to Medwood. Medwood back to Krim over to Adebayo. Adebayo sees what he can do. No good. Pass kind of deflected as Santanton has it. And there's going to be a push foul on Liam Condon, and it'll be Titans ball. Adebayo is going to come out for Braden Bate. Over to Shaheen. Shaheen will get it. Now back to Medwood. Medwood over to Krim. Krim back to Medwood. Over back. Now it's to Zan Hansen. Shot for 3 is up. No good. Rimmed out by Medwood as Adam McDonald will get the rebound. McDonald over to Malici. Malici over to Albright. Albright shots up and it's good for 2.
Splitting the big man again to the shot. Great shot right there.
Medwood with it. Over to Zan Hansen. Now over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it. Over to Van Zanten again. Looks at inside pass, and there's going to be a foul on number 5, Liam Condon. Be his second this quarter as Cade Krim will go to the line for 2.
That's Cade Krim right here for 2 points.
2-point opportunity here for Cade Krim. See what he can do. First shot's up. No good. Rimmed in and out.
Miss right there. As that keeps the Holy Ghost lead up to 6.
Substitutions for your home team. Liam Condon coming out for Jack Pollock as KJ Rhodes comes in for Chris Albright. Krim preparing his second shot, up, and it's good. McDonald will take it up to midcourt, guarded by Shaheen. McDonald over to Malici. Malici with it, moves in, over to Pollock. Pollock over to McDonald. 3 is up, no good, it's in and out. As ball goes out of bounds, it'll be your home team's ball. McDonald over to Rhodes, back to McDonald. A little bit of an in and out pass, now back to Rhodes again, guarded by Shaheen. Rhodes with it over to Malici, Malici over to Duffy. Duffy, back pass, now good. Prim with the steal. As we have a travel call on Van Zandt, and it'll be Holy Ghost Prep ball.
Another travel call, as the Titan fans are not happy with that call.
Rhodes will be the one inbounding it here, most likely to McDonald. Yep, right over to McDonald, guarded by Krim. Krim over, back over to Duffy, back to McDonald. Now to Pollock. Pollock using his size, shot is up, and it's good for two.
Big body right there from Pollock, using his strength.
As there was a foul call on KJ Rhodes for the attempted steal that he could have gotten, but they called it a foul. Shaheen with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Rhodes. Lost the possession there. Pass back out over to Medwid. Medwid's going to get it to recover. Back over to Shaheen, guarded by Rhodes. Shaheen surveying it, moving in, over to Medwid. Medwid using size. Now over to Shaheen. Shaheen back to Medwid. Shot is up, and it's good, counted and a foul. Alex Shaheen will go to the line to shoot the one off the N1 call as Max Malici onto the ground, getting up a little bit gingerly. Looks to have landed on that hand there as he'll go out of the game for Albert.
Yeah, ruthless right there as he goes to the line.
So it's going to be actually Medwid going to the line to shoot the one off the call. Has a little bit of a delay of game here. So far, Andrew, how do you feel about it? I mean, you can clearly hear the crowds here. You know, it's a really physical game.
They're really just a heated game right now. They've been heckling Duffy all game.
Medwid's getting prepared for his first shot at the line. So far, I'm pretty sure he's only been 1 for 3 on the line.
Oh, that's not very good.
Shots up, and it's good. I'll count that as it's 1 minute 20 left in the third quarter, 48-44. Your home team still in the lead. McDonald with the ball at midcourt, over to Albright. Albright surveying, passed over to Rhodes. Rhodes now with it, guarded by Krim. Krim trying to do something, no good. Rhodes' shot is up, and it's good for 2. His first pass of the game.
Driving to the rim right there, pass to the defender, and getting a nice point.
Krim with the ball right now, guarded by Rhodes. Krim over to Medwid. Medwid now over to Krim for a 3, no good. Rebound Pollock. Pollock over to McDonald. McDonald bring that ball past midcourt. Going through all the lanes, blocked by Medwid. Rebound by Pollock. Pollock blocked again by Medwid over to Duffy. Duffy will finally get the shot up, and it's good.
Yeah, Duffy right there, after 2 blocks, gets the rebound and scores.
25 seconds remaining in the third. 4 fouls for your home team, 3 fouls for your away team. As Bate goes up for a layup, uncontested, and they'll get it to 2.
Yeah, Holy Ghost being hesitant of the foul right there, letting him get a clear lane.
10 remaining, McDonald with the ball. Over to Rhodes. Now back to McDonald. Shot is up for 3. Bang! Count it for 3. And that'll do it for your third quarter of basketball action. Holy Ghost Prep getting that late 3, 55 And we're back here for fourth quarter action of Holy Ghost Prep basketball here at the Firebird Arena. Very physical game so far, 55-46. Holy Ghost Prep leading against the Central Bucks South Titans. As we get ready for our final 8 minutes of regulation time here. Henry, let's hear your thoughts.
My thoughts, well, once again, I've said it I think a billion times, I think the crowd's sick of it. It's been a paint-dominated game. Adam Duffy, though, just drained a big three, and I think both teams are a little bit tired. I want to see what team channels the energy and comes out on top.
Farrell coming back in the game. He has 3 fouls right now. Coming back in, pass over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it guarded by 2 Ghost players. Farrell with a 2, up and it's good to start the fourth quarter of baskets. McDonald with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Shaheen. Passed over to Rhodes, Rhodes to Condon. Condon with it, way over, long shot over to McDonald again for another 3 at the corner. No good. Rebound Medwid over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it now. Shaheen over to Medwid. Medwid guarded by Condon. Now over to Farrell, guarded by Albright. Shots up, and there is going to be a foul on Chris Albright. That'll be the first of the quarter, and the first team foul of the quarter as Shane Farrell will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he makes both. He's able to cut down the 3 to 5. So I'd like to see if he can make them both.
We'll have 2 opportunities at the line. If you're just joining us right now, 55-48 is your score right now in the fourth quarter. First shot's up and is good. We'll have one more shot here on the line for Shane Farrell. Again, if you are tuning in with us, this is the Cancer versus Coaches game. If you look at the beginning of the broadcast, there was a moment of silence for anyone who was affected by cancer or knew anyone who was affected by cancer. Farrell's second shot is good. McDonald with the ball at midcourt. Now over to Albright. Albright guarded tightly by Farrell. Albright still has it. Over to McDonald again, guarded by Medwid. Now over to Pollock. Pollock, long pass over to Albright. Albright with the layup, and it's good.
Good play right there.
Farrell has it now. Albright guarding. Now over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it, guarded by Rhodes. Now over to Adebayo. Adebayo now back to Shaheen. Now over to Farrell. Over to Van Zanten. Now back to Shaheen. Back to Adebayo. Over to Van Zanten. Now back to Farrell. Farrell still being tightly guarded. Try to do it now, double guarded. Over to Medwid, now over to Adebayo. Adebayo takes the 2 up, no good. Rebound KJ Rhodes. Rhodes with it, bringing it up midcourt. Shot passes off, and a steal by Farrell as there's going to be a foul. Looks to be on Rhodes. Their team's second foul, his first foul of the quarter.
I mean, that was a smart foul by Rhodes. It was Adam McDonald who was going against Adebayo and Van Zanten. He was able to stop the play and make sure they wouldn't get easy 2 points.
Substitutions on the field. Max Malici coming back into the game for Chris Albright. Medwid with the ball. Now over to Farrell for a free. Counted, it's good. He'll collect on the 3-point. McDonald with it over to Malici. Malici's first appearance in the fourth quarter. Now back to McDonald. Over to Pollock. Pollock surveying. Now over to Malici. Malici for free. No good. Rebound Pollock. Pollock's shots up and it's good over Adebayo.
Big body right there for Pollock getting 2.
Farrell with it, taking it up the court. Now around half-court marks here. Farrell over to Van Zanten. Guarded by Malici. Tight defense there, will steal by Rhodes, but no good, and as Shaheen will collect it back. Shaheen with it, now over to Medwid. Medwid now over to Shaheen again. Tight defense by Rhodes. Condon there to collect if need be. Now over to Farrell, guarded by McDonald, now over to Adebayo. Guarded by Pollock, no good. Free by Medwid. Up and no good, as the rebound was collected by Farrell. As Farrell will count, get that basket. Timeout, away team. Titans will take another. And we're back here after the timeout. 59-55 is your score. Holy Ghost still leading. They've been leading this whole game. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of action. 2 fouls for your home team, 0 for your away team. Henry, what are you feeling right now? You know, game's pretty much almost over. Let's get your thoughts.
Yeah, it's a tight game so far. The Titans have been able to battle back and keep this game close, but Holy Ghost has only been able to maintain the lead. I'm excited to see these last 5 minutes.
Albright with the ball for a free, up no good. Rebound Medwood. Medwood now taking it down. Now over to Shaheen, now over to Adebayo. Adebayo with it. Pass stolen by Albright. And there's going to be a foul on Albright, as it'll be Titans ball. That's not a good foul, Henry, I would say. It's a good foul on Albright, but not good because now he has 4 fouls.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He was hustling for the ball. Foul, I think he was 4, and now he's in big foul trouble.
Rhodes will come in for Albright as Farrell with the ball now. Around midcourt. Farrell with it. Passed over to Medwood, guarded by Duffy. Medwood, spin move, now passed over to Farrell again, guarded by Rhodes. Farrell over to it. Oh, now back to Shaheen. Up the tip pass. Now Van Zanten with it. Van Zanten 2 is up. No good. It's going to be a charging foul on the away team. Basket no good anyway, as Liam Condon comes in for Jack Holland. Malichi will be throwing the ball in over to McDonald. McDonald with it. Now over in midfield. Now pass over to Malichi. Malichi with it. Over to Rhodes. Now back to Condon. Condon with it, surveying the field. 4 minutes remaining. Now over to Rhodes. Now over to Duffy. Fake pass to Rhodes. Now over to McDonald. McDonald with it over to Malichi.
Holy Ghost just holding on to the ball, making sure that this team can't get it back.
McDonald with it. Now over to Malichi yet again. Pass back to McDonald. Still holding the ball. 3:34 left. McDonald with it. Over to Malichi. Still holding it. Taking their time over to Duffy. Duffy's pass over to Rhodes. Rhodes for free. No good. Short basket there by Adebayo with the rebound. Van Zanten has it now over to Shaheen. Shaheen with the ball, guarded by McDonald. Long pass over to Farrell. Farrell with it. Tightly guarded by Rhodes, now over to Medwood. Medwood guarded by Condon. Back pass over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it. Over to Medwood. Foul counted in the basket. There'll be another chance at the line for Leo Medwood after another foul was called on Max Malichi.
From our point of view, that did not look like a foul.
Not at all. That shouldn't have been a foul call, but yet they're going to get the basket and they're going to get another chance at the line. Shot up, and it's good. 1 point game, 59-58. Holy Ghost still leading. McDonald with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Shaheen. Over to Malichi, now over to Rhodes. Rhodes has it, now over to Duffy. Duffy has it. Duffy has it surveying the field, back to McDonald. McDonald lost the footing. Going to be a foul on number 22, Zane Hansen.
2 minutes left in a 1 point game. This is what you love to see in a sports game.
Inbound for Ghost over to Rhodes. Rhodes has it. Over to Condon. Condon has it. Condon shots up. No good. Ball's out of bounds, and it's going to be Titans ball. Two minutes, 26 seconds remaining. 59-58 is your score. Shane Farrell with the ball at midcourt, guarded right there by KJ Rhodes. Farrell spins, moves it, shots up, no good. Rebound Condon. Condon over to McDonald, and he'll bring the ball up now. McDonald with it, as there's a timeout called by Coach Tom Heston. Good. And we're back after the timeout. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Your score is 59-58 Holy Ghost. It'll be Titans ball on the inbound. Oh, sorry, Ghost ball is on the inbound. It looks to be a box formation. Henry, your thoughts?
Yeah, 2 minutes left, 1 point game. This is really intense. Both teams really wanting this win, but in these last 2 minutes, we'll find out who wants it more.
McDonald with the ball, guarded by Farrell. McDonald shots up, no foul call. Rebound Adebayo, over to Farrell. Farrell has it now. Now over to Shaheen. Ball's gonna stay Titans ball. Inbound over to Adebayo. Duffy guarding him. Adebayo with it. Over to Farrell, now over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it now. Shaheen over to Van Zanten. Back to Farrell. Now back to Van Zanten. Van Zanten guarded by Malici. Now over to Shaheen. Shaheen moving in. Now over to Medwood. Medwood with it. Now over to Farrell, guarded by Albright. Very shifty. We'll see what he can do. Pass it back out to Van Zanten. Timeout. Yet again called. This time on the Titans.
Great defense right there for Holy Ghost. Making sure they don't get
You good? And we're back from the break here again. Same score, just less time now. Minute 20 on the clock. Holy Ghost Preps team 4 fouls to the 2 fouls for the away team now. Same players in as before. Van Zanten for the Titans will be inbounding the ball. Zanten now passed it into Medwood, back to Van Zanten. Van Zanten guarded by Malici. Pass over to Adebayo. Adebayo shots up, and it's going to be a call foul on Liam Condon as Adebayo will go to the line to shoot two. A little bit of a delay of game now. Adebayo will have 2 shots at the line. Adebayo so far at the line has shot about, I want to say 4 free throws so far, Henry, and he's only made 2. He is only 2 for 4. He has another 2 chances here. Hopefully he can get it to 4 for 6.
If he makes both, they take the lead.
That is very true. You never know, though. Prepping his first shot. Shot 1 is up. No good.
Still the ability to tie right here if they make it.
Prepping his second shot. Shot is up. And it's good. Tie game now. 59-59. Malici will inbound the ball to Adam McDonald. McDonald has it at midcourt. Timeout, Coach Heston. Another timeout called. And yet again, we're back from another timeout here. This time it was Coach Heston who called it. Henry, minute and 6 seconds left, tie game. Holy Ghost is out of fouls.
This has been a nail biter. I mean, at half they had a comfortable lead, and they've just, Central Buck South has just been battling back, and now it's tied.
McDonald holding it. Now in, minute left in the game. McDonald has it, guarded by Farrell. McDonald with the ball. Still guarded by Farrell. Malichi's coming over now. Now over to Duffy. Duffy over to Malichi. Malichi back to McDonald. McDonald with it. Still guarded by Farrell. McDonald trying to get past him, not able to at the moment. Another timeout called by Heston. Heston with another one.
Yeah, that sequence just wasted 30 seconds off the clock.
That was 30 seconds. Yes, it was 30 seconds wasted. Now, less time. They'll still have the ball on the inbound, but now they have to try to get a shot up. What do you think? What kind of shot are you looking to see?
I'm not trying to go for a 3 right here. I'm trying to get 2. I'm trying to waste as much time as I can and get a 2, preventing them to be able to win this game or tie.
And we're back yet again from another break. This is our 4th break so far this quarter, from 4 different timeouts from 2 different teams. Tied score 59-59, 33.3 seconds left. 5 fouls for your home team and 3 fouls for your away team as Holy Ghost will inbound the ball. McDonald with the ball. On the inbound, guarded by Farrell. McDonald has it. Over to Malichi. Malichi now with it, guarded by Shaheen. Malichi with it. Trying to see what he can do. Over to McDonald. McDonald surveying. 16 seconds left over to Duffy. Now back to McDonald. Foul is called on the away team. It's going to be number 10, Shane Farrell. There'll be another foul on him and another inbounds play for Holy Ghost. 11.7 seconds remaining.
I mean, another sequence wasted 20 seconds. For Ghost, it's now or never.
Cade Krim coming in for Shane Farrell. Coming out of the game most likely with 4 or 5 fouls here. Albright over to McDonald, 10 seconds remaining. McDonald guarded by Krim. Over to Duffy, 6 seconds now. McDonald with it, moving in for the layup. Layup's no good. Shots up. And that'll do it for your end of regulation time. We will be going into overtime here at the Firebirds Fieldhouse Coaches versus Cancer game. 59-59 is your score. We'll be right back after for 3 minutes of You good?
I'm
You good?
good. 4 minutes.
And we're back here. It's going to be 4 minutes of overtime. Sorry, 3 minutes of overtime is meant for the JV games, 4 minutes for varsity. 59-59 as we go into it. Liam Duffy from the tip got it. McDonald with the ball. It's going to be McDonald, Albright, Malichi, Condon, and Duffy for your home team starting this overtime period as Van Zanten, Farrell, Shaheen, Adebayo, and Medwood will do it for your away team. Duffy with the ball, long pass over to Condon. Condon for 3, no good. Ball is out of bounds. It's going to stay home team ball. It's going to be McDonald inbounding the ball. McDonald over to Condon. Condon with it, now over to Malici. Malici with it, back to McDonald. Over to Condon. Condon for the layup, it's good.
Once again, a pain point. That brings the Holy Ghost lead up to 2.
Farrell with the ball, guarded by Albright. Farrell over to Medwid. Medwid back to Farrell, over to Van Zanten now. Now over to Adebayo, over to Shaheen. A lot of ball movement now. Medwid with it, passed out to Farrell. Farrell with it. Moving inside the lane, now over to Adebayo. Adebayo now back out far. Mid-range shot by Shaheen is good.
That ties the game for the Titans.
McDonald with the ball at midcourt. Seeing what he can do. Now over to Condon. Condon with the ball. Over to Duffy. Duffy over to Albright. Back to Condon. Condon for the 2. It's good again.
Amazing ball movement for Holy Ghost.
Medwid with it. Seeing what he can do. Guarded by Condon. Over to Shaheen. Shaheen with it. Now back to Medwid. Pass back out far range to Van Zanten. Van Zanten has it. Hook shot, no good. Rebound, Duffy. Duffy with it. Duffy over back to McDonald for the pass back for the point guard. McDonald with it now at midcourt. Guarded by Farrell. A lot of movement off ball over to Duffy. Duffy with it over to Albright. Albright has it. Albright over to McDonald again. Now over to Duffy. Duffy over to Albright. Over to Condon for a wide open free. Shots up, bang for the free.
That gives Holy Ghost a 5-point lead. Great shot right there.
Farrell with it. 5-point game. Over to Shaheen for free. No good. Rebound Medwid. Shot saved. And timeout Holy Ghost.
Amazing hustle right there. That was just amazing for Liam Condon. Diving for the ball, getting to Adam, and getting the timeout.
And after that first missed free at the start of the game of the overtime, now and we're back from the break here. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining here in overtime at the Firebird Fieldhouse. 66-61 is your score. Holy Ghost Prep leading by 5 right now. As it'll be Holy Ghost Prep inbound. Glorious team stack offense. Malici seeing who to pass through. Passed over to Duffy. Duffy has it. Back to Malici. Malici moving it up the court. Over to McDonald. McDonald holding it. McDonald now guarded by Prim. Over to Albright. Albright moving it around. A lot of ball moving here. Over to Duffy. Stolen by Medwid. Medwid with it. And there's going to be a foul call here. No basket count. Foul call on Liam Condon as Medwid will go to the line to shoot 2. Thoughts on that last play right there?
Well, yeah, he got fouled, but after the foul, he made a great 3 from all the way back. Unfortunately, it does not count as he's shooting 2.
Shot 1's up, no good. They'll have one more chance at the line, cut that deficit down to 4. Second shot's up, and it's good. Lead is up to 4 now. Duffy over to Malici. Malici guarded by Medwood. Foul on the play. Medwood will pick up a foul. And that'll be 4 team fouls for CB South.
Yeah, one more and they're over the limit. So they had to be cautious right here.
They still have one more to give though. And then they're at the limit. See what happens here. Malici with the inbound. Malici over to McDonald. McDonald guarded heavily by Krim. Krim with it. On McDonald. McDonald has it. McDonald seeing what he could do. Another foul call. That one's going to be on Cade Krim. And it's going to be 5 team fouls for both teams. As McDonald will go to shoot 2.
If he can make both right here, he'll give his team a 6-point lead.
6-point lead's all you need sometimes for a game, but you never know. It still can be anyone's game.
Yeah, there's only 1 minute left.
Shots up and good. Braden Bate along with Shane Farrell coming in for Cade Krim and Coyote Adebayo as McDonald go for a second shot. Score right now, 67-62 with 1 minute left remaining in the game. Second shot's up, no good. Rebound by Medwood. Bate with the ball, Van Zanten with the ball now, bringing it up the field, guarded by Malici. Van Zanten over to Shaheen. Shaheen for 3, no good. Albright getting the ball. Albright now holding it. Albright with it. Foul on Bate as Albright will now go to the line for 2.
First foul, Whitmer, his first.
Albright will go to the line again to shoot 2 points. He could bring the lead as much as 7 here. Shots up. No good on the first.
Still a chance to make this game an 8-point lead with only 40 seconds left.
Still has one more shot here. And then Holy Ghost is on the defense. Second shot's up, and it's good. As Albright will come out for KJ Rhodes. Farrell with the ball, he'll bring it up past midcourt. Farrell up for 3, no good. Rebound McDonald, and it'll be Holy Ghost prep ball.
Now to put this game on ice, if they can make 2, that's an 8-point lead.
Foul on number 15, Braden Bate, as Adam McDonald will go to the line again to shoot 2. 68-62, 35.6 seconds remaining. First shot's up and it's good.
9-point lead now for Holy Ghost.
Leads up to 7. McDonald still has one more shot. Shots up, and it's good. The lead is now up to 8. Albright back in the game for Rhodes. Farrell with it. 30 seconds remaining now. Shot 3 up by Medwood. No good. Medwood still saves it. No, it's not. Out of bounds. Ball will go to Holy Ghost.
Most likely they would just dribble it out right here. Or CB South will intentionally foul.
Malici will inbound it. Inbounds up to Duffy. Ball's out of bounds.
And it retains Holy Ghost ball.
That's good for Holy Ghost. They're able to continue to have the possession. 26.5 seconds remaining. Malici again on the inbound. Over to McDonald. McDonald has it, now back to Malici. Malici over to Albright. And another foul called, this time on Van Zanten. And Albright will go to the line for 2. And it's going to look to be a timeout as
the Central Bucks South team has just been ejected.
Central Bucks South, Owen student section has been ejected from the game for their use of language here.
That just shouldn't happen. We're at the high school level, and we need to show some respect.
I do agree with that. A little bit of respect goes a long way, and when you do abuse that, you will get kicked out. Back to the game here, as Albright still has another shot to take. 21.1 seconds remaining. Or actually, he has 2 shots to take. 70-62 is your score. Albright's first shot ready to go up. Shot is up, and it's good. 71-62. 9-point lead for Holy Ghost.
If Marici makes a shot, they are up by 10 with 20 seconds left. I would say this game is pretty well done.
Albright ready for his second. Shots up. All in and out. Shaheen has it. Now over to Krim. Krim for 3, no good. Rebound off from Medwin. Medwin got it for 2. 7-point deficit for the Titans as another timeout. Oh yeah. You good?
Yeah.
And we're back here. 13.3 seconds remaining in Holy Ghost Prep varsity basketball. 71-64 is your score. It's a 7-point deficit for the Titans as Holy Ghost gets the inbound. Marici with it, seeing what he can do. A little bit of like a football play here as another foul is called. This time it's going to be on number 14, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And this would be a lot quieter free throw now that the Central Bucks student section has been ejected from the game.
That is very true. But here, Liam Duffy will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. He'll have the opportunity to bring the lead to 9. First shot's up, no good. Second shot's up and it's good. Leads to 8. 10 seconds remaining. Van Zanten up, no good on the dunk attempt, and they'll hold the ball, and that'll do it. That'll do it, folks. Holy Ghost Prep will beat the Central Bucks South Titans 72-64 here in the Firebird Fieldhouse for the Coaches vs. Cancer games here tonight. That means the varsity team and the JV team has both won the game today. Your thoughts before closing remarks?
It was a great game, but eventually Holy Ghost just came on top, able to power through.
Yeah. This will do it. Our next game here at home is the 24th of January, or sorry, the 17th of January, as we will see you guys next time. Thank you